Life can be hard and there are many challenges, but guess what? We overcome them. We see that what is happening to us isn't happening to us, it's happening for us. And sometimes, in order to learn that, you need to be fired and also lose your apartment in the same day. So, I mean, this is what situation I'm in. At least I'm qualified to say everything that I'm about to say. I'm really like at a point in my life where I know what doesn't align with me. And I'm also in direct conversations with the universe, with God, with source, whichever you prefer, however you want to call it. But the divine powers, the consciousness, source energy behind everything, okay? I need to trust myself a lot more than I have been trusting myself. When you're a visionary, when you're a dreamer, when you want to live your dream life, there's so many obstacles in the way. There's so many people telling you, no, you can't do this, or you need security. And there's also so much fear. And I think that this whole situation for me, losing my apartment, losing my job, this is the sign to radically change my life and do things completely differently to what I've been doing. In terms of the security element, I think we do kind of cling to what we know. I don't know who says this, but there's someone that says we kind of like would rather do the same routine, even if it wasn't beneficial to us, because it is familiarity. Growing up in Essex, I was so scared to basically get married and have kids and live in Essex, because for me that was normality and I wanted to do everything that wasn't normality. And I guess in the spirit of following my dreams and following my passions, there have been points in my life where I've had friends and people left university and they got into the corporate world. And then their new insecurity, or the thing that they were anxious about, was actually losing their job. Whereas my thing was actually getting a job. Like, it was really hard for me to get a job. And so I kind of stuck on this editing, freelance, content creator path. And eventually I did get myself a job working for a dating app. And, I tried really hard in this job. It was a few years of my life in which I was working there. And basically it's becoming increasingly corporate and I'm not actually recognizing the work that I'm doing there and I'm not feeling valued or appreciated. So it's really interesting that I now don't have that job anymore, but I'm not gonna lie, like before that meeting, so bearing in mind for a whole month, like I wasn't really feeling it, like I was kind of working so hard and not really getting just feeling anxious, which is such a clear indicator that you're in misalignment. If you have something that's making you feel anxious, like you really need to tend to what makes you anxious. And I think when I started to look into it, I realized that my passion is creating content. My passion is talking about self-love. Like there's all these business ideas and content and things I've wanted to do, but I haven't had the time to do them. So before that meeting, I said, God, I'm on my highest optimal timeline, put me on my highest optimal timeline, remove all the blockages that are stopping me from being on my highest optimal timeline. And then when I had the call with my manager, the head of HR was on the call. So I knew it was over at that point. I think there obviously is frustration and sadness, but I feel that that frustration and that sadness is so present for so many people that aren't doing what they should be doing. This is the time to let go of all stories. This is honestly the time to let go of all narratives, all blockages, things that hold you back, because what I have realized is the only person holding me back is myself, because there are people out there that have what you want. There's people out there that have what I want. So it is possible, it's in the universe, it's there, it's available for us. But what separates us from that thing? It's work, it's consistency, it's discipline, and it's critically thinking without being emotionally attached. And one thing that I'm changing now is I used to get really, annoyed sometimes if I'd spent a lot of time on something and it didn't work out. Or if I spent a long time editing a video and it didn't get many views. But now I'm just like, all this is doing is showing me the content that people want to see. So I'm evolving and growing as I'm doing this, but I need to respond instead of being like, oh, I got low views on this one and high views on this one, but oh, I spent more time on this one and it didn't get enough views. It's like, no, okay, we'll just switch lanes. Do what your audience is enjoying so that you can gain more abundance there. And this is just an example for me. And I hope that that explains what I'm trying to say. It's like, don't be emotionally tied down to the things in your life. View yourself as separate in the middle, and you're working on yourself, building yourself up, getting your light stronger, getting beautiful, doing all the things you want to do. And then from this point, you attract. But it's like when we put ourselves in a box, when we make our identity our job, when, oh, my whole personality is my job, my whole identity is my job. It's like when you lose that job, what are you? You're this. This is what you feel like, a piece of dust when you lose your job. And I'm just like, I'm really, really grateful for myself because I don't have that. Like, I feel like the job was holding me back, and I am now in a position where I can fully dedicate myself to what I need to be doing. I've spoken about on this channel before my self-love course and how I want to help you guys to love yourself and to help people with their sexualities. And I've had so many ideas of how I want to do this, but I haven't had the time. So now I have the time, and I just need to really treat myself like I'm my own job. Google Calendar, blocking out the time, putting out the content, writing the stuff, doing this. Like, I really just want to put all in and go so hard in on myself, because at the end of the day, love, if you don't go hard on yourself, no one's going to go hard for you. If you don't think your idea is the best, no one else is going to think your idea is the best. And this is the thing, like, people look to manifestation and they kind of associate narcissism sometimes and be like, oh, like, you think you're this or boom. And it's like, no, it's like you create how you want others to view you by how you view yourself. You create how others view you by how you treat yourself. So I need to know that I'm the best. I need to be saying all this stuff. I need to be back in my shit. I need to be, you know, believing in what I have to offer, because if I don't believe in it, then who else will? If you don't believe in your product, who else is going to buy your product? So I say all this to just say, you know, when you are in situations like this, and potentially you are in this situation, see it as a redirection, see it as a blessing. And, you know, I'm not taking away the hardship and the trauma and pain that it causes, because last week, babes, I was in the trenches. I was away the pain, honey. But this week I'm like, no, get back up, put the energy into yourself, put the love into yourself, treat yourself how you would treat a best friend, give yourself motivation. And if you're willing to work for someone else, why aren't you willing to work for yourself? And I think in this economy, in this world, we should be adaptable. We should have different things going on. So if you found yourself losing a job, then babe, one door is closing and another door is opening. Like, we are shedding the old in the year of the snake and we're going into the year of the horse. It's like, get rid of the identities, things that don't serve you, and then that creates space for more to come in. And another thing that's getting me through this is knowing that when you are manifesting, when you praying and aligning with your dream life, and you're asking for changes, you're asking for a different life, right? Just don't be afraid when your old life starts crumbling and it goes. Even with the apartment, like, I was saying, I want a bigger apartment. And then my landlady's like, yeah, can you leave? So I'm like, fuck, I have to leave. And then she's like, oh, I've also maybe got a house that you can stay in. So me and my friend are going to move into a bigger place. So I don't know where you're at on your journey, but just believe your words, believe your conviction. Like, this is the thing. When I was younger, I didn't do this. I was always saying, I'm broke, I don't have this, I don't have that. It's like, no, what do you have? I am rich, I am successful, I have the life of my dreams. I wake up feeling grateful, wake up feeling abundant. I am abundant. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you've really just got to fake it till you make it, Delulu energy, whatever you want to call it, and just speak your reality into existence. And I am living proof that you can do this. And this journey that we're going to go on, that we're going on, I mean, subscribe to me if you haven't already, because we're going to see in real time the success of this attitude and what it can bring. And I just feel like if you want to lock in as well, follow and lock in with me, and we can create something. I think we are so limited by our anxieties, but if we let go of that anxiety, if we let go of the like, how is this going to happen, and just concentrate on embodying it, being here for us in the present moment, so much changes, like so much opens up, like we start seeing ourselves differently. So yeah, fired, but thriving, homeless, but blessed. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Let me touch wood because I'm absolutely not homeless. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit African in this sense. Like I don't like to speak ill of myself and allow bad things to happen. Like we are protected. Protection. I have my home. I have my life. And I have the life of my dreams that I absolutely love. So yeah, I think also, guys, just smile and have fun. You know, like life's not that serious. And I know I'm in a privileged position to say this because, you know, it's not like I have kids or loads of like really high bills and things, but it's fun. We're here to create. We're here to love. We're here to make community. We're here to speak. We're here to like share. We're here to have joy. And this corporate, you need to do this, your performance isn't working, blah, 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 blah. It's just bullshit. And these people in these environments, they're just projecting that onto you. And it's like, honey, my self-worth is worth so much more than that. I'm not going to succumb to your projections and you telling me about myself. Like, I know myself. So we're on a beautiful journey together, guys. Give me a hug. But yeah, definitely check. So yeah, this is the start of a new chapter, new energy, new year. Let me know in the comments below if you're also struggling with something or if there's been major changes in your life and what you do to feel more grounded during times like this. But also just remember, things happen for you, not to you. And a lot of the times it's a blessing in disguise. And I'm really channeling that and using that to create, using this energy of like, oh, what do I do with this big energy, this feeling of like unworthiness, this feeling of not knowing what to do. Boom, 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 boom. New identity, like use that energy to craft and create something else. Use this energy to birth something new. And this something new could be your dream life. So stay tuned, guys. Follow me everywhere. Subscribe to my course. Do everything. No, that's so annoying to say. So yeah, feel free to follow me down below as well. And we're on this journey together. I love you. I believe in you. Things happening for you, not to you. You have got this. Give me a kiss. Mwah. See you in the next video. Love you. Mwah. Bum bum bada bum bum bum.